Alrighty, tape is rolling, boys and girls. Yeah, Chris should come join us. Absolutely.
Maybe.
Maybe, baby. Alrighty, quiet on the set. Get ready to go live radio.
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And no other better freaking place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch, with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Shroud.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. How's everybody doing out there today? It is Friday, August 4th, 2017 here inside Shroud Avatar. And of course, the weekend is upon us. All sorts
It's
of great
Friday.
stuff coming up. So we're going to be jumping right in today, giving you all the updates, the latest happenings inside the game, as well as some of what's been going on. So, real quick, how is everybody? Don't everybody chime in at once? I know you're all got a room full of people and nobody wants to talk and say hello.
It's Friday!
It's Friday. That's
It's
right.
Friday.
It's the end of the
Are
week.
you-
It's wonderful.
Are you in love? That's the real question.
That's right. Friday, I'm in love. Now, I tell you what, is if you all missed it last night, Nurse Justin had some co-hosts on the show. Actually, she had Wooftum running the boards last night, and of course, all sorts
Sweet.
of interesting music. She was in a music madness mode where they were out killing and trying to keep from dying, and it was quite the different little show last night, but quite enjoyable. Clipsy and I joined in for a little while as well, and of course, some of the hot topics came up, like why is it so damn dark out here? And what was the other one, Clipsy? What was the other fun topic last night?
Telethon.
Telethon. That's right. And of course, the telethon is coming up, and we're going to tell you about that in a moment. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. We've got all sorts of stuff coming up for you later on today as well, and just all sorts of information coming out of the good folks down at Port. First off, if you missed it yesterday, Seed Invest, they've met the minor goal, or the minimum goal as it may be, and that is now happening. Of course,
absolutely.
the Release 44 post-mortem mini telethon coming up on Monday. Of course, we'll go. We got some questions and stuff for that, I think, today, Jack, if we want to have a little fun also. Depending on how much time we have.
Yeah, I mean, so that is going to be Monday. It is a mini telethon. It is going to be between 3 and 9 p.m. So 3 p.m. Central to 9 p.m. Central.
Which is 6 a.m. for Australia, just letting you know.
Yes.
It's okay. They can wake up early.
Yeah, well, there's complaints coming in from the international community. And, of course, as usual, all sorts of things are going to be up for the prizes that they're going to be giving away. And, again,
don't forget the expirations.
Expirations, stretch goals, all sorts of fun stuff happening. And, again, got a lot of flack coming in from the internationals. First off, a Monday. Second off, time-wise, most folks just can't make that. And, sales, they're a little ticked they're going to be missing out on flash sales and of the like, But, we've covered this just once before, twice or three times, and, our opinion is the monthly telethon is going to be questionable, but I guess we're going to have to wait and see, so we'll keep you abreast of all that. Happening later on today, matter of fact, right after the show is at 2 p.m., hour after the show, is the first tasty treat comes on.
And that's going to be on twitch.tv/OriginPC.
That's right. Origin PC, the folks who are bundling Shroud Avatar with their PCs now, is having a live stream today with the one and only Lord British and Dark Star today. So we're going to try and bring that to you in simulcast. We will go ahead and host those streams, and maybe we'll also get in today's community live stream, which is going to have Scotty, the storyteller, on today.
That is, and they're going to be revisiting Exeter.
Yes.
And talking about some of the improvements that they've made there. Don't forget, you have the mayor. What do you want? Cat's doing weird things.
Yeah, well.
Meowing and headbutting my kneecap.
Wants attention.
And I know, it's like,
you
where's the love?
You made the major mistake of reaching down and scratching and saying hello. That's it. You've got a friend for life now. And it's going to annoy you every day at this time while you're trying to do the show.
It's a needy friend. I don't mind.
I don't know. So you got to understand.
The
dogs have owners. Cats have staff. So you are now on the staff, and you will now pay attention to said cat when said cat says so. And no other times will you pay attention to the cat.
That's right. It's like the cat is saying,
That's got a little pussy
it is
to
time,
pay attention to now.
It is time to pet me, and I want you to
stop what you're doing and pay attention to me.
That's right. Pay attention to me, yes. Or I will continuously meow and meow and meow, sit here and then start scratching you.
Oh, yes.
Squeeze me like a plush toy.
Yeah. If you don't pay attention to me, you get swatted in the shins. That's right.
Yeah. And when you're not wearing pants, that sometimes hurts.
Yeah, well, be glad it's not in your lap.
Oh, yeah. Yes. And Reuven Skytower wants everybody to know that she has one in her lap, his lap now.
Oh,
pussy?
Nice.
Hello?
Yes,
pussy,
that's right.
Yes. It's always nice to have a little pussy in your lap.
Absolutely. It's like, I love the pussy. Yeah, so what else? I got distracted. Where are we at now?
We're talking about Scotty.
We were talking about Scotty, man. Scotty Jones. How do you squirrel on that one?
Exeter. Well,
yeah, pussy. I know.
Pussy.
Good explanation.
Focus.
Well, I mean, the pussy's much more demanding.
Yes, always is.
What
moving
do
right
for
along.
The pussy.
Community live stream Exeter revisited.
Yeah, I got to go find that page again. Yep.
killing
So-
me, Smalls.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So, there is the spoiler that little has changed near the common entrance into the scene. Passing through the town will eventually lead to the primary crossroads, where the Portside Commerce and Housing District gives way to richer estates that once belonged to the wealthiest privateers who made their fortunes
Once
when the
belonged.
Exeter Crag mines were at the height of production. And from there, you get a better view of some of the newest points of interest that he's added. So, new points of interest added to Exeter, and he's going to go over those new points during the community live stream happening this afternoon at 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. Central Time.
Oh, yeah, the other one's at 2. 4. Never mind, 4.
Yeah, 4. 4.
4!
4.
All in one.
Now, of course, if you have never had a chance to sit down and be regaled by Scotty, this is always a treat, because Scotty gets into a lot of detail, and he will give you more information than you'll ever believe possible.
Yeah, well, Scotty loves story, and he believes that story needs to create the atmosphere. And so if you just have a scene and you don't have a story to go along with it, there's really no point to it. So he tries to intermix the lore of the game with the lore from the novels, and then also other lore related to the game. So it is something where it becomes a lot of different storytelling. So anytime Scotty's available, it really does become story hour.
It does. Now, of course, I tell you, I will never forget, only because we got some really good information, storyline-wise. Very first time I went down to Portalarium during the move, and Scotty, right in the middle of the move, gets his desk set up, gets his little balloon chair, and gets his monitors up, and he's right at work at his desk while everybody's still moving everything in.
Without an internet or without a network connection at that point, because the network hadn't even been set up, but he's like loading up Unity and messing around with stuff.
And working locally, and it was just, we're like, what are you working on, Scott? What's so important? And he's like, well, and then he goes in and he starts telling us the story of the scene he was working on, which happened to be Hilt Fortress at the time. And again, if you haven't taken the time to go into that scene at the pass and look at the fortress and just take a good look at all the landscape and the detail, I mean, and just to have him tell it to you as he's showing it off is just, it was just a really rare treat. Yeah. Well, that's a rough problem to have, Liquid Blaze. What?
Look in the bottom left-hand corner of my window.
Bottom left-hand corner. I can't look in the bottom left-hand corner of your window.
No, I'm talking about in Zoom.
Oh. Yes. Kitty cat. A little kitty tail.
Yeah, I should adjust the mic sensitivity so that way everybody can hear the cat meowing.
Oh, we hear it.
Okay. It's not being broadcast on my stream, but it's like, yeah, it's pretty damn funny. Okay, she has left me temporarily. Yeah, temporarily.
Pussy always comes back for more.
That's right. The pussy likes what I was doing to it.
Mm-hmm. You was stroking it just right.
Exactly. She's taking her 5-minute break.
You was stroking.
Coming back
Smoke
for more.
break.
Smoke break.
Smoke break. Yeah. Where are we at now?
Oh, I don't know.
Stand-up corner.
Want to talk to everybody and let's tell them what's set up for the stretch goals and stuff for expiring items for Monday, or we want to wait a little bit on that and we get to questions and we'll do. Yeah.
There
are no plans. I mean, we can go anywhere we want.
During the mini telethon, a bunch of items are going to be expiring, including the Lord British birthday cake, because you know what? Lord British's birthday is over. That was July 4th. The blackened metal baby clockwork dragon, the black squirrel, the Elven Elder fighter armor, Elven Elder archer armor, Elven Elder mage robe, those packs, the silver clockwork armor and pack, and the vintage blue red velvet nailhead set of furniture, as well as ye old hot tub.
Ye old hot tub. Finally
It took 3 years. It's
expiring.
Which means it's also coming off of its 50% sale.
You think?
Yeah. So as far as stretch goals, if they meet 10,000, that's where they're going to give out everybody that contributes $5 of new money. The Oracle Eye Sparklers at 25,000 is the Oracle Eye Mirror, which is a home decoration with the Oracle Eye on top. At 35,000, the Oracle Eye Helmet, fencing mask with the Oracle Eye painted on mesh like the Obsidian Kabbalist masks. At 50,000 is the Oracle Eye Throne. At 65,000, Oracle Cable Wings, and the Juggle Oracle Eyes.
Oracle Eyes.
Yeah, so new Juggle emote.
Don't that just sound creepy?
And that's for people that contribute $5 new money to the telethon.
That's right.
Don't forget that's on Monday. And you may or may not see me there.
Matt, what do you mean? You're killing me. Every time someone subscribes to this channel, I need a short break. Oh, okay. Never mind. I know.
Yeah.
Never mind. But that's not a subscribe. No, that's a follow. Every time somebody follows, when somebody subscribes, you get the cute pug. Now, unless you have a pug addiction, then I can understand that. And speaking of subscriptions, while we're talking about it, don't forget you can subscribe to Jack and I. Go on to Twitch TV and hit that sub button. And, of course, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you get a free sub. Go ahead and link up your Amazon Prime account and spend that free sub on the boys that you love out there. Send us some love. It doesn't cost you nothing because you already got Prime. And it helps put a little coin in our pocket for everything we do here on the show. Of course, don't forget, you can always become a patron of NBNN. Go to patreon.com/NBNN and become a donator. You can support us with as little as $1 a month. Gets you access to Discord rewards. Gets you access to all the past podcasts of this year. Of course, physical rewards depending on your pledge, and much, much more. And of course, our eternal thanks for subscribing and following. And of course,
yes,
the standard one-time donation. You can go out to our websites and click on the donate links.
Yes.
Of course, I've got
Send the love.
Whole $13.13 in the Dragon Con fund up there. So,
hey, that's more than I have for the SodaCon fund.
That's right. You have a SodaCon fund up there?
No.
You should. Buy Jack a ticket to SodaCon.
Yeah. Yep.
And speaking of which, only 7 days left.
SodaCon.us. Yep.
I'll tell you more about that later.
Let's see. Yep.
But Jack, I thought the SodaCon fund was in the refrigerator getting cold.
Boo.
No. Hell, even my Diet Dr. Pepper is at room temperature. But considering I have to wear a ticket or wear a jacket, it's kind of cold compared to what it used to be.
A little nipply in there.
Maybe.
It's
a good thing they're not pierced. Can you imagine that if I had pierced nipples?
No.
And as it is, it's like considering that the temperatures at which I become nimply are like really. It's like,
I really don't want that image, Jack.
oh, come on, Clipsy, you know you do.
I think it's too late.
Okay.
Yeah, a little late on that now.
Well, I didn't tell you guys, but I walked into the local convenience store the other day, right in the middle of a conversation about Prince Albert's.
Oh, that's always fun.
It's like, yeah,
Gross.
it was pretty funny.
Absolutely.
What did I walk into? Yeah. Okay, so we do have stand-up corner 4 from the devs that we can talk about to change directions to something Shroud related. Stand-up corner, don't forget, that is where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Something random eventually gets written down.
What do you mean
And-
something Shroud related? Pierced nipples should be Shroud related. We should be have piercings and tattoos.
Yeah, piercings, tattoos, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on, that's Shroud related.
Well, we actually both have Shroud related tattoos.
That's right. I've
Yeah.
actually got 2 of them.
Thanks forever.
Well, you got it in one sitting, so do you consider that 2 separate tattoos, or do you consider that one tattoo?
It's 2 separate tattoos. One is
Yeah,
the
one
chaos
sitting.
symbol, and one is the Lord British shield. So yes, that is 2
Hey.
separate tattoos.
But what about my Infinity Yonk?
Yeah. Well, see, I can say that Lord British has actually signed my tattoos. I've got that on video. How about you?
Maybe I've got Lord British doing something else with my tattoo. Maybe
Prince
he
Albert?
licked it.
Never mind.
Yeah, you're not putting a needle near my dick.
But moving right
Not putting
along.
needles near my nipples either.
Just a hot wax, I know.
I might be okay with that. We'll see. Okay, so moving right along. Stand-up corners, don't forget, this is yesterday, so it's what
We're
they
not
said
right.
that they were working on Wednesday or Thursday. We don't know. And then eventually it gets written down, posted to the forums, and for us to interpret. And we start off in the art department where Bob the Builder.
Cult of Bob. Website coming
was-
soon.
Website up, bobcooksey.com.
BobCooksey.com.
Bobcooksey.com, which it's got all kinds of
Well, let's
stuff
look
from
at,
different games. Yeah.
let's look at that real quick.
Oh yeah. So Bob the Builder's website, bobcooksey.com. It's got his resume, his portfolio from different games like Shroud of the Avatar, Sleuth, Ghostbusters, Grandma's Boy, Demonic, Blood Rain 2, Blighted Empire, and the Stadiums of Gridiron. So all kinds of fun stuff from Bob the Builder.
Woohoo! Lover
this-
of
this-
cookies is let the puppies loose. Gix, get your fan out. Gix, get your fan out.
And Gix is going to be taking a short break. He'll be back in a few minutes as
He'll
he
be
works
back?
on the butt slap emote. Don't forget, you do need to send him the reference material for that.
More
Okay.
reference material? Ugh.
Yes, he needs more reference material. His preferred website for the reference material may or may not be Pornhub for the butt slaps.
Nudes at NBNN.info.
Yeah. And then, so Bob the Builder is working on the town pirate ship. Pirate ships will be coming soon. Damon
Damon Waldron.
is working on the bugs
Bug.
and the fireworks.
More fireworks.
More fireworks. And well, he's got to update the animations for him.
You can never have too many
okay.
fireworks.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
after that, Fletcher.
You got to see how many fireworks I've got sitting in the bank. Fletch.
I've got a few. And Justin's a little happy she's wearing the headphones today. She doesn't like conversations about nipple piercings and Prince Albert's for some odd reason. Don't know. I think that's gross. That is actually safe for work conversation. I don't know.
Oh, isn't that water cooler
very-
conversation? You know, hey, I went out
Absolutely,
last
yeah.
Friday and I woke up with a Prince
got this new
Albert on
piercing.
Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. It's like, why do I have to sit down to pee now? It's like,
I went to this
maybe.
rave club last weekend.
yeah, I went to this fetish bar and had a good time. It was in the basement of let's see, Minerva's basement.
Were there any
or
furries
I went to
down there?
Artifice. Yeah.
With tails
Yes, there
on.
were. Yeah, absolutely. Fletcher's working on the Norgard NPCs.
Woohoo.
Then Kevin,
Thank you, Clipsy.
the ugly fist himself, working on avatar eyes and hats and tree creatures. So the
I've
bestiary
only
is
got
going to be
eyes
expanded
for
a little
you.
bit. Oh, yeah. The almighty Gix Vargach. Matt. Still trying to get both hands on the pole arm.
He's got both
he works on
hands
the-
firmly wrapped around the pole.
As he works on the attack animations. He's trying to make sure he gets the thrusting animation done properly.
You're
And
not supposed to
auto
be
run
thrusting with
animations.
that sword.
Running with scissors. And auto run animations and Sequana.
Sequana Colossus? Or just Sequana?
Yeah, Sequana. It just says
The
Sequana.
statue.
Sequana.
Uh-oh.
Then Reed, he's got an animator. He's got to put the bone in her.
Matt's telling stories. Story time with Matt.
Oh, over in Twitch. Ah.
Yep, and I'm okay with these stories.
That's right. Good Clips is digging for information. We'll bring you the latest
and
updates.
He did do it.
Oh, that's why he
randomly
went along. They
one
were
drunken
girls.
night on 6th Street with a couple friends went to get theirs pierced.
So he just went
Yeah.
to watch female boobies
So
get pierced. Yeah, can't argue
Yeah.
with that one, man. Can't argue with that one.
Yeah. Yep.
I tell you what, I used to be a chef at an airport hotel out here in Orlando. And one night, this flight attendant's in the bar, and she's like, "Hey, I just got my nipples pierced. Want to see?" And just
Yes.
right there in the middle of the bar, you know, here, take a look. I love it, you know.
Yeah. Well, I will say that I am a geek. I did date someone with pierced nipples, and I had to make sure that the nipple piercing was always symmetrical for some odd reason. Don't know why. Figure that one out. Ouch.
Yeah, I now I'm starting to wonder.
About
I'm
what?
definitely not going to talk.
Well, he's saying that he was with some girls, but apparently he must have been talked into.
He ended up with
yeah,
the piercings.
Things will do for a woman, I'll tell you.
That's
what
right.
I will say. is
Question
you girls
question
that I
is,
have-
does he still have it? That's
No.
the question.
He says used to.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So no longer. Yeah. Yeah. That was a used to.
Redone.
Where was I at? Reed.
Reed Rollins.
He's working on the antique furniture and the tree creature support. Scotty.
Scotty Jones.
He's
the
been updating
storyteller.
Etcetera, as well as the moon dials and store icons. Over in design, Bezos.
The bees.
He's working on the patterns. Seawolf.
Seawolf.
Working on the Longfall Woods vegetation and points of interest.
I love it. Long fall.
Whereas
Getting the love.
Damien.
Damien.
He worked on that Unity upgrade. I wonder how long that took.
Mhm.
Takes a while. Few hours.
Chris started
Dan the man.
other day, so it shouldn't have been too bad. Dan the man, Brennan.
Working on the interactives update and the map review.
Map review. Kind of love when they do the map review.
Yeah. Sanyo was working on map review and interactives update and quests.
Quests.
Lum the Mad.
Lum the Mad.
Sacrificial NPCs. I wonder if there's going to be any virgins.
Virgin sacrifice.
And Dread Regents.
Bad girl, go to my room.
You're going to sacrifice her on the altar of your bed.
That's right.
And localization.
Bring out the sword.
That's right. You're going to bury it to the hilt.
That's right.
Sorcerer Steve, Middle Downs, and map review and posting on the forums.
Woohoo.
The Energy Vortex List Rostov. He was working on the map review and South Broken Road and the forums post. Ooh, and there's been a call for let's all rub our nips right now. Ice them if you got them.
Little nip rubbing, like. Think we should make that a daily event. Yeah, stop for a minute and rub the nipples. Send us your nip pics. That's right. Nudes at NBNN.info. That's nudes, not news. And yes, that is an actual email.
Let's see. Then after that, where was I at? Got
you were
distracted.
going to tech.
Okay. Where little boy Bobby?
Little Bobby Thompson. Undone.
Working on the interactives. Undone. Interactives migration. And doors. Eric working on the navigation updates and sitting pets idle animations and release 45 tasks. Scrambler. JY. Interactives migration and a meeting with Travian. Wizard Smoke. It's Puff passing around the UE.
The UE?
And the font updates. The Deathbringer one and only. He's working on bugs. And cloth updates because he's trying to make sure that cloth is cloth.
Cloth is cloth. Parts is parts.
Just for you.
Looking good, baby.
I have to do my my one and only interpretation.
Can you read like that?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
And the glyph heat updates. Then the Burning Toad.
The burn.
He's working on builds and server recovery and bugs.
Bug.
I need more monitors to really get my my one and only interpretation done accurately. I need at least 3 more monitors. Then
I can help you with that.
I know. I don't have the desk space, really.
Neither do I, but yeah, I've got 5 monitors here and I'm already out of space. I got to start going up. I got to build up now.
Only 5, Laz.
Well, that's what I really
yes.
need to do is I need to start mounting monitors on walls and other things and get swing arms.
I'm sorely lacking because I have 2 PCs on either side that have single monitor setups, and they should actually be duals to make it 7. But yes, only 5.
Oh yeah. Then after that, our useless overhead group, we do have Andrea working on forums and localization and the Travian meeting. The Dippy Bird.
Travian meeting. And that's Lexi, right? I believe that's her name in the forums.
Yes, that is Lexi.
Yeah, she's been all over, man. I tell you what, she's been burning it up on the forums, getting all those bugs checked and ticked off and picked off and all that good stuff.
Doing all kinds of fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dippy Bird working on builds and
The bird.
2-year plan and bugs.
Bug.
Gorn wearing the red Speedo as he works on the Seed Invest meeting and direction and the Travian meeting and general business.
Business. Working on the
Barrick trying to figure out how to email the Seed Invest supporters and the Travian meeting and announcements.
Announcements.
Yeah. The Attenwood working on sanity testing.
Say it. I used to have a setup like that too, man. What a bitch those were. Talking about desk space.
Oh yeah. I hate CRTs. Those things were so damn heavy.
My first 19 almost gave me a hernia.
Jeez. Yeah.
Woohoo.
I think my first
Thank
21-inch
you, Gypsy.
monitor weighed like 250 pounds.
Oh, man.
That thing was monstrous. Regression tests and Travian meeting and rewards and localization. Whereas Lord British...
Clipsy's making it rain. Yay.
Yay. Don't forget to make it rain over on my channel
bits.
too. Yeah. I like it raining bits. Then Seed Invest direction and Travian meeting, and he's going back to playtesting.
Playtesting.
Yeah. And Chaos was working on the sales sequel prep for the telethon, and it and you got to get the and trusted trader accounts.
I saved that for Sarah. You know that.
Okay. Serafina also working on the
Wonderful.
and regression and shipping and sales and SQL review. Whereas the Dark Star, he was working on the Travian meeting and scheduling and Seed Invest direction and the weekly update.
The weekly update.
Yep.
That's right.
And that's
Should
what our
be an
devs
interesting
said they were
update.
working on yesterday. And
Yeah.
Fridays was just posted.
Fridays
Wow.
was just posted. Yay.
Nobody's working on Obsidian Nuggets?
No Obsidian
I-
Nuggets for you. Is last I heard they said
Need
they
the Obsidian chicken.
is
Need the Obsidian
yeah
first.
might be Obsidian Fire Chicken, but there was no plans to open a branch office of a Golden Corral or a Mickey D's anywhere inside Novia. So
Well, beware of Led Zepp's chocolate fountain. That thing is scary.
thank you, Matt. Thank you, everybody out there cheering today.
Yay.
And
Cheers.
that's right.
It was the nipple rubs. It gets us every
It's the
time.
nipple rubs. Is that what it is? Is we just
Yep.
got to do some more nipple rubs and you get those? There we go.
Wait,
Yep.
the
Probably
real
would've
question
known
is,
that.
it's,
We would have been doing that for 2
Hold on,
years now. And now he's
I
got to
need to
take
take
off the
off,
sweatshirt.
take off the sweatshirt, and I need to, hold on, I have to make sure, do the tank top version. So I can,
Yeah, there you go.
okay. Oh, yeah.
Problem is, I think I can actually see your nipples through that shirt.
Oh,
Probably. Probably.
I know we can see them right
Glass
through the
cutters.
NBNN polo shirt. That's for sure. Yeah. You want to see
glass
pictures
cutters.
of Jack's nipples? Just go to the website. And
Yeah. you mean just click on that and, hey, right there. It was cold that day.
it was
It's like
cold
80,
out
80
there.
degrees outside.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
It was like
dual
80 degrees.
CRT monitors, man. That's just too funny. I got to
Yeah.
just put that up there. That's right. That's right. We would do the dual monitors, bitches. CRT
right.
City.
So are we going to do Friday's stand-up or no?
Nah, we got some questions that we can jump to. We've got, of course, the weekend calendar, remember? I know you can knock that out quick, so I'm not going to sweat
I
that
don't know what
too
you're
much.
talking about. It takes me forever to do the weekend calendar,
Yeah.
especially when we're out of time. Chris has a partial update from yesterday, but yeah, where he He fixed a bug with the Kabbalist teleporting after death.
Bug.
He got a haircut, so he looks somewhat presentable for the mini telethon. I think he should have gone with the afro and the long postmortem next release. And he fixed rapid fire, so hits after the first can be dodged, blocked, and also generate critical hit damage amounts. And currently, it looks like it's critting, but generates normal damage.
Now, I heard an
was
update
from
on
yesterday.
Dodge. Is Dodge in there? Or was that in in the patch notes?
That was like a few days ago.
No, there was just an update. You know, there was a
Okay.
patch yesterday, right?
Yeah, that was in the patch. Yeah.
Yes.
Baby
That was in the
patch.
Baby patch.
Baby patch.
Not my baby patch, baby patch. Yeah, bad joke.
Baby patch.
Baby
kids.
back bitch. What?
Are you talking about the patch where they change the armor types now cancels previous armor
That's
buffs?
the one.
Dodge and evasion skills now provide protection for an unlimited number of hits during their
Cheers.
duration.
That's the
And
one.
containers in player inventory no longer show lot placement permissions. Teleporters and Sanctus Spine once again turn off at the proper waves. Control point doors in Sanctus Spine and Virtus Pass no longer auto close and reopen every few seconds. And enemies reported as out of reach for no apparent reason have been fixed. Updated the Kroll scenery that was set to the background layer. And large skeletons are no longer invisible, and fixed visibility problems with interactive puzzle pillars in Sequana Colossus and High Vale's outskirts. That was the patch from yesterday.
Yes. Now, of course, still didn't get. I guess we're gonna figure that out. If I'm switching between the same armor types, do I still lose my buffs? Not that I use any buffs.
You shouldn't lose that buff.
But I know
Thank you,
Shroud
Blood
Man.
Omen.
Woohoo, Blood Omen.
All right. Blood Omen cheered.
Mini rain. Mini rain.
Mini rain. I'll take those 2 bits. It's like, where's my $2?
$2.
Yeah. And Justin wants to know, when are we getting the nipple rub emote?
Right after the butt slap emote.
Okay. And reference material can be found on Lunch with Laz and Jack.
Lunch with Laz and Jack. Weekdays at noon.
That's right. Unless Laz is doing weird things with his
Unless
phone.
Laz decides to get up and take a trip up north or down south or
Or Jack moves to somewhere without
Jack
internet connection.
moves, or going to a con, or we just decide to take the day off because we feel like it. Yeah, we don't do that a lot, which is I guess good for you guys out there. We do our best to get here every day. I think it's just because we really wouldn't have anything better to do if we didn't do the show every day.
Yep.
But moving right along, do we want to hit a question or two, or do we just want to jump in?
We've got 3 minutes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And you don't have 3 minutes if you're doing the whole weekend calendar right. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right about that.
Yes.
But we do have this awesome app called that's the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app, which is available on your
Mobile digital
electronic
device
device.
platform.
digital devices. Just do a whoops. Shut off my
Well, lucky for you today, I actually have the app up, and there is a web version of the app that you can go see, just like the one up on my screen, where you too can check out us here at NBNN. You can check out our YouTube and Twitch channels, as well as Portalariums and other helpful links. The NBNN Daily Britannian, published daily, 7 days a week for your up-to-date news. WRFB up there. You can listen or you can tune in and make requests. We do have a fully operational request system built right into the website. You want to find what we got in the library and play your own tunes, you can go out there and use that. Shroud of the Avatar website for those details. Soda Wiki, Hospitalers Help Center, Soda Map, the forums, the podcast, pictures from all the past events, links to all our good stuff, the marketplaces, Discord, the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar calendar, And then, of course, last, a whole bunch of links to a plethora of other good stuff for you, all in your
word is
palm
that?
of your hand.
Plethora?
Plethora? Plethora?
Plethora?
Pl-
Plethora?
placent-
That
placentia?
sounds like a bad word.
Yes.
Plantain?
Oh, nipple rub is actually mime wall.
Plantain?
Liz, you may be rubbing your nipples wrong.
Yeah. Well, what he's really doing is rubbing someone else's nipples.
Things that
And-
make you go,
And the real question is why is it going way up high? I mean, it's like I can see this.
Glamazon. It's a Glamazon.
Oh, it's a. Why would I rub my own nipples?
For fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more fun rubbing somebody else's nipples.
Always. And don't forget that you always have to make sure that the nipple piercings are symmetrical.
Just
And it
gotta
might
make-
take a lot of extra time to make sure that it's symmetrical.
No drinking while you're getting those piercings.
Yeah,
Anyway,
and as far as
moving
nose
right
piercings go, how do you pick your nose?
Don't ask me. Don't have those
Hey.
problems. I just go right in. Yeah. Nose pick. Nice jump list.
And don't forget, you're supposed to use your pinky in the game.
No, I wasn't in the game. I
Oh.
go in straight in point. Yeah.
Okay, straight up there.
Straight up there, man.
Got to dig for the gold. And don't forget, the NBNN app also has the link to the NBNN calendar, which is on NBNN.info. And Laz has gone out and found as many calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar as you could find. And if you have a public calendar, a Google public calendar related to Shroud of the Avatar, and you want it listed on the Shroud of the Avatar community calendar page, email news@nbnn.info with that information. And don't forget, all the good pictures go to nudes@nbnn.info.
Nudes at
Because we are going to do
NBNN.info.
the NBNN calendar at some point in time.
That's right.
Yes.
I believe I'm shooting for a holiday calendar, but I don't think we're gonna make
the
that.
Christmas season. We're going to have the NBNN calendar come out. And don't forget that all times on the community calendar are Central Standard Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Nude Britannia time.
Someone put something personal on there, which is really funny on the
Personal
calendar.
on where?
On the calendar, look for Saturday in red. Don't forget, Friday, August 4th, today, unless you're watching this in repeats, and then we have no idea when it is. At 12s and 6s around the clock, two idiots interpret the news on WRFB
WRFB.
on a little show called Lunch with Laz and Jack at 7 p.m.
I know who that
You
is.
need to join
too.
the oh, I do too. You need to join Kays and Phoenix Fire for the Phoenix Republic PvE nights as they go explore all kinds of different scenes. And don't forget, Malahari is also going to be doing that as well. So contact either Kays and Phoenix Fire or Malahari for more information. While you're doing that, you need to tune in your ether amplifiers to WRFB.
WRFB. That shouldn't be there.
What, Arius's GMC Top 20 countdown
he's
shouldn't
on
be there?
Monday.
Mondays? Yeah. I didn't know if he was doing Monday and Friday. I have no idea. Okay. At 7 p.m. You
Maybe
can
he'll
go to the
see it
town
and
of
he'll come and
Vengeance
do it again. I
for,
don't know.
for madness. I don't know. It's going to be madness for a PvP in a scene that is no longer
That
PvP
is no
zone.
longer PvP.
So, yeah.
Unless you're the EVL guild.
Yeah, unless, yeah. At 10 p.m., DJ Fox Lawden is taking over Avatar's radio as he does Chaotic Casualties, which is a total request set. And at 10 p.m. on WRFB,
WRFB.
which is the record room with Laz's dad.
That's right.
And which takes us to Saturday, where someone's got an insurance installment due. So make sure and pay those bills
Yeah,
on
make sure
time.
you pay that
people.
insurance.
Pay those bills on time. At 1 a.m., WRFB.
WRFB.
Omen Crow's taking over the airwaves for the House of Omen
House of Omen.
at 7 a.m. Wolfton and Celine are going to be waking up
Wake up,
New Britannia, with a random guest. I don't know who it is, as well as some other fun stuff. Oh, Clipsy? Clipsy, extra special guest, waking up way too early, or are you going to do it the Laz and Jack method, which means you're not going to sleep?
Apparently, I'm being interviewed.
She
Oh,
is
you're
the
being
special
interviewed.
guest.
Yeah. You are the
She is
special
the
guest.
special
Oh,
guest.
Sweet. Get to talk about the Deco Divas and how to Deco troll the Deco Divas.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just take a nap on the lot while they're decoing.
Yep.
You'll be in their good graces forever.
At 10 a.m., you've got the Paxlayer General Meeting morning edition. At 11 a.m., the Church of the Dark Starks currently on hold, as far as I know. At 7 p.m., EVL's doing their Monster Mash dungeon crawl, which starts on the overworld map outside of Soultown. Just contact Dungeon Master. Denied. At 8 p.m. on Avatar's Radio, Asclepius and Lord Baldrith are doing Echoes from the Cavern. At 8:30, the Paxlayer General Meeting is occurring in their Discord. At 10 p.m., kicks off the Noma promo
Novium
out
Market.
in the Novium Market. At 10 p.m. on Avatar's Radio, DJ Brazen Spiritualities, Dancing with Brazen.
Dancing with Brazen.
At 1 a.m. on Sunday morning.
Sunday? Did you say Sunday?
I said Sunday.
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 At the Fairpark Coliseum.
He said Sunday.
You have, 1 a.m. couple events. You've got the Noma Promo Asia Edition again, as well as the on WRFB.
WRFB.
You've got the House of Omen with Omen Crow. Yay! At 6 a.m., Noma Promo European Edition. At 9 a.m., Striker Sparhawks taking over Avatar's Radio for Lost in the Spaces, which is an eclectic flow of tunes. Whereas at noon, you've got the Noma Promo America's Edition.
America's Edition.
America Edition.
America Edition.
12:30, you need to join Bo and Bloodgood for Astronomy Night out in the New Britannian Market at the museum there. At 2 p.m., don't forget, you need to join the Bear Tavern Pub Crawl out in Baron's Reach, because all great adventures begin in a pub somewhere. And the final event of the weekend is going to be on Avatar's Radio with Lady...
Bacon.
Daddy. Bacon. And that's our community calendar for this weekend. August 4th through the 6th in Shroud of the Avatar.
That's right. And of course, don't forget, if you need to catch up on what's going on, go to nbnn.info/calendar HTML and just click on the links and see what's there. Of course, if you need a reminder, it's always there for you to go check and see what's happening around town while you're playing the game. Another note, a good friend of ours is back in action. And let me get this up here.
Who's back in action?
Give me a second.
I know.
Give me a minute, one moment. Got to get this.
You got the dual monitors up in this bitch?
Yeah, got the dual monitors. Yes, Dieter is back in action with the Astoria Lumber Company. The Astoria Lumber Company is back doing their thing out there, and I'm going to bring this up for you. The Astoria Lumber Company is back in the beautiful town of Astoria, and Astoria is located in the northwest Naryard Pinelands, and he's looking for folks to come join the lumber company. He's got a nice little inn set up. I went to check it out last night, and he's offering free room and board in exchange for 100 trees a week. So all you got to do is cut down 100 trees, bring back the proceeds, and you can live free and work for the Astoria Lumber Company. Of course, don't forget, if you need wood, check out Dieter and the crew out there. Send him a message, and he'll go ahead and get you taken care of. You've got to tell Dieter he needs to open a store.
Oh, well, he does have a store out in Shroud Marketplace.
Oh, does he have one in the market? He's probably one of the early ones. He's probably, I'm just thinking, he's probably had one out there for a long time.
Yeah, the Astoria Lumber Company
Good
is there.
to see one of our old friends and cronies back in action. He was here earlier, but I think he thought noon was noon his time, not noon game time. But that was okay. He dropped the flyers off with them, and of course we're giving him the shout out that he deserves. I wish he could have been here with us, but again, he's not. So that's what we've got for you right now. Of course, don't forget, if you've got a guild, you've got an event, you've got something going on, you got a shop, you got a town, you got something you want to shout out to the world, come on down, stop on by, message us, let us know about it. Of course, get your own calendar, put it out there, publish it, and I'll put it up on the public calendar so you can let the world know. That's what we're here for, folks. And of course, I got to tell him to get me a logo. You know why I need a logo?
Same reason I needed a logo?
That's right. So we can put them up on the sponsor screen. That's right. Spread the love.
Like herpes.
Like herpes.
Gross.
The gift that keeps on giving.
We had nothing to do with that. That was not us.
No, that was me.
That was you. Never mind. We
Us.
We had everything to do with that. That's right. I think we've hit an all-time new low.
No, we haven't. We can go lower.
Well, Twitch says we have 0 viewers right now, even though I see a bunch of people out there.
Your channel dropped temporarily.
Yeah.
Yep.
But meanwhile, moving right along, got to thank the good folks who help us and our good friends out there who spread the word and all that good stuff. Of course, the Deco Divas, they do a lot of work, and we don't even have them up on the sponsorship. I wonder why that is.
Need a picture.
I don't know. Well, we got logos.
You've got logos for the Deco Divas.
Yeah, they've just never said, hey. Yeah. But that's okay, because we talk about the Deco Divas probably more than we talk about our sponsors most of the time, but giving them girls a shout-out. Of course, our own Eclipse Maiden and Justin. Of course, you'll hear them on WRFB along with us and the rest of the crew. Of course, don't forget the why do I always lose that? Sarah and Andar. I want to say Sandra and Andra. Sarah and Andar show, which was also last night. Of course, Omen Crow, Arius Coilmore. And if I'm missing anybody, I'm sorry. Wolftum and Celine. Yeah, the crew's getting so big, I'm starting to have CRS.
Jack
syndrome.
Randomly.
Jack? Yeah.
Randomly.
Neverly.
Yeah. Of course, Coilmore Wands putting the magic in your hands. The BMC Guild, check out them folks down at Black Rock Cove on Market Road for all your crafting needs, located in the Exeter, next to the Exeter Mines in the Quell region. RelicsByRiddle.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag, t-shirts, hats, patches, bumper stickers, and much more. Save 10% when you check out. Use the promo code NBNN, and you'll save 10% off that swag. The Airy Fund got a new cause coming out, and we'll keep you abreast of that, but don't forget to pay that insurance. Otherwise, we're all stuck. And, of course, last but not least, the good folks over at the Shroud Marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com, for all your virtual vendable needs. And Jack's going to tell you all about it.
Hey, Shroud Marketplace actually has 61 different player vendors.
61. Broke 60.
Registered as vendor. It broke 60. It's actually at 61. I was wrong the other day.
The spiff, are you
then
waiting
from
for
there-
70 now?
Yeah.
Probably.
Spiff-
I don't know.
We're going to be 69, and then we're done.
There you go.
Yeah. Then after that, don't forget, anybody can register as a vendor. You can start listing your items related to Shroud of the Avatar. Just go ahead and register for an account. And then click on vendor registration. And then you can start adding your products just like
Weddings
me.
and More by Lance.
No, just like Synesys stuff, which currently has the best deal ever. 15% off if you use the promo code Jack
15 off.
off. The best promo code
So
ever.
if they leave the 15 out, do they get 20%?
Maybe. You'll have to check it. See what
I
happens.
swear, that's the name of a porno somewhere.
Jack 15 off.
Yeah.
Is that
I
like
wouldn't doubt
episode
it.
15? It's the 15th one.
Uh,
Don't forget, anybody and everybody can register. Each vendor is responsible for maintaining their own inventory, and they get to set their own prices. And that is anything and everything game related that does not violate the terms of service, from accounts all the way to game gold, Crowns of the Obsidian. I mean, it's like Crowns of the Obsidian, cheaper than the add-on store. I mean, Seder Stinky Sewer Shop, as well as Armelian's Gold and More, both have Kodos cheaper than
in
the add-on store. A lot cheaper.
And of course,
And then
it's that time of the
services. Yeah, those services. Yeah.
day. We're not going to get to those services today. Those
We're not getting to the
services
service
are gonna have to
today because it's time to thank the most important people
That's
around
right.
here. And that's you guys. Thank you for watching out on Twitch,
Love you
YouTube,
guys.
and listening on
wait.
Radio Free Britannia.
Little extra before
We couldn't do
go
this
away
show
for the
without you
weekend.
guys, and we do it for you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Lance, you're going to have to go cut out the dead air.
What dead air? I don't know. I haven't had any dead air all show today, thankfully. At least not that I noticed. But meanwhile,
We're
we
running
got to
over,
wrap
you know.
it up and get out of here. We'll be back with more on Monday right here on NBNN. Don't forget, stay tuned. We got Richard Gary at Starlong coming up in an hour. The weekend live stream with Scotty Jones at 4 o'clock, and much, much more happening on the airwaves. So we'll be back with you on Monday. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you all then.
Bye-bye. The cat is back.
The
pussy
cat
wants the
came
pets.
back, but they
Pussy's
thought it
like-
wasn't gonna.
The pussy.